Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while. I think the last video I posted was on Halloween or Halloween time, which was my makeup tutorial. So kicking off 2019 with my Q&A. This is going to be an updated Q&A because one of my very first videos I did was a Q&A, and it's been a while since we had a conversation. My hair's changed. There's more of you, more questions, so I think we should jump right into it. One of the first things I want to discuss though really quickly prior to starting this is the fact that I will be posting consistently on YouTube. You guys seem to really want YouTube, so let's find a day and be consistent. Well, you guys are probably consistent. I need to be consistent. So I screenshotted all of the questions and I will go through and answer as many as possible while keeping this video as short as possible. So we're just gonna dive right in. Take a sip of my almost empty chai and we'll start. Okay, so I want to start this video by teaching you guys to say my name. So I know I did that poll and I didn't know how many of you guys didn't really know my name. So my name is Lital Julia Vardy. Lital is my first name, L-I-T-A-L. My middle name is Julia, which is the second part of my Instagram handle, and my last name is Vardy. Also, I'm babysitting Capri. She's asleep right now, so I might have to stop in the middle of this. We don't know. Let's see how fast I can get through this. First two questions are, when am I selling more clothes on Poshmark? I did. I posted. I got it. All right. How did you get rid of the dark underarms the natural deodorant gave you struggling? So I don't think I really did anything in particular. I exfoliated once a week when I would shower. Just once a week I would just go through and exfoliate a little bit more on my underarms, and it just kind of like went away. I think the dark discoloration comes with what deodorant you use. So I saw some deodorants giving me the dark marks and I didn't like that, so obviously that was one of my negatives, which is why I stopped using it. I use La Vanilla and I really like it. I'll post a link down below so you guys can shop it if you want. That one so far for me has worked. The only thing that I would say about it is that if you're going to use it for working out, since it is not an antiperspirant, use it like 20 minutes before your workout, because I get like a foam under my armpits, I would say, when I do it too close to working out, because when I sweat it kind of just like makes this like weird concoction. Next question. Do you work for Vichy? So I don't directly work for Vichy. I do collaborations with them, which is why you guys see me post about them a ton. I just love their stuff, honestly. Like, there are a few pieces where I show you guys where it doesn't fit me, and I have some troubles with a few of their things, but I still am a diehard Vichy avid shopper. I do have a code, Lital20, so if you guys shop, make sure you guys use that code because it gives you guys 20% off. Do you have a boyfriend? No. All-time favorite foundation? This is a hard question because I don't really use foundation too often. Like right now on my face, all I have is under eye concealer, and which I put obviously under my eyes here and here. Sometimes I'll put it in my T-zone depending on if I have redness, but I don't really use foundation. The two that I do use if I go out and want foundation are the Lawless foundation. It's amazing. It's all clean, which we really love. Annie is just amazing in general, so her foundation is flawless. And then the next one I really love is the Fenty Beauty with Rihanna. That one I also really like. I was actually using that for a while as my like under eye concealer because it was so nice and lightweight. So right now I don't use foundation. How do you keep a positive attitude on the daily? So you can ask Ellie. I am not positive all the time. There are days where I am grumpy, I am cranky, It can be a hormonal thing, you know, I can be getting my period, so I can be more cranky, or I'm just having a bad day, I didn't sleep well. I try not to show you guys those parts because it can come off as me being rude, and so you guys see me as being positive, but I'm not. But an advice that I could give you guys that I've taken into consideration a lot more now is that people's opinions really don't matter. I think that's one of the hardest things that I think a lot of us struggle with, is the fact that we really take what people say about us to heart. And I know it's really, really hard to do, and it takes a lot of practice, and sometimes things still get to me. But like recently, another Instagrammer that I follow, she posted about this book. I don't remember what it's called, but she had talked about the fact that when you go out into the world thinking about everybody's looking at you and like criticizing you, it's like, you know, a very narcissistic thing. It makes a whole bunch of sense when the way she said it, and it really was like, wow, that's so true. So the minute you can start feeling comfortable about yourself and about what you do and how you live your own life, I think you will start feeling more positive, because you will then be doing things that you want to do and what make you happy versus what you want for other people. Being positive is like very important for your own mental happiness, so it's hard. I don't really think I'm all that positive all the time. Wine recommendations, please. You know, we love our Miraval. Drink Babe, they have the canned rosé that I absolutely love. They also have it in like a Pinot Grigio, which is more, it tastes more along the lines of like a champagne, but I love their canned rosé. I'm not into white wines too much, so I don't really have too many recommendations for those, but I think the top two would be Drink Babe and Miraval. This was a big question. What am I doing after I graduate? So, because of you guys, and because of how much you guys have given me, I have been able to focus solely on social media. So as of right now, once I graduate, I will not be teaching. I'm getting my degree for elementary education. I will have it so that if all else fails with social media, I will go back to teach. But as of right now, I am sticking solely just to graduating to get my degree, because I'm so close to being done. I graduate in May, so I will get my degree, and then from there I will be focusing all my attention on social media. And I do have a big trip that I am planning for post-graduation, which I'm very excited. I don't really want to give too many details because nothing is like solidified yet, but big things happening post-graduation. A lot of you guys have asked me if I will do teaching and social media, but honestly, it's so hard, and I want to dedicate my time to do social media. So I do not have teaching plans post-graduation. Next two questions are also school related. What do you want to teach? So I wanted to teach elementary school, specifically 2nd or 4th grade, because I love them so much. How do you budget as a college student? So this is a really fun question, because something that I am going to be exploring more this year is sharing with you guys all my tips on how I travel on a budget, how I grocery shop on a budget, how I live on a budget, all those kinds of things, all budget related, I want to share with you guys, because one of the big questions that you guys always ask me is like, how do I make my money and how do I do all these things? Am I rich? No, I'm not rich. I am literally #broke college student. Like, I do budget. I, you know, put money aside for things that I want. I plan. I scour the internet for deals. One thing that I shared with you guys so many times on Instagram is the Honey app. This is not sponsored by Honey, but Honey app is literally my favorite thing ever. You guys, I've talked to you guys about it plenty of times. I'll have a video, I think, if you guys want, a video solely on budgeting. But budgeting is a very large topic, so let me know. What are some of your travel plans for 2019? Well, tomorrow night, I am taking a red eye to West Virginia. I am seeing two of my friends that I met back in college when I was in Indiana. They've been asking me to come visit for a while, so I said, let's go. West Virginia is my first trip of 2019. It is definitely not the last trip. How do you balance school and work? So it's really hard, honestly. Last semester, I think I really was so bored in school because I really loved doing social media and talking to you guys and engaging with you and creating content, but it was very, very difficult. You just need to prioritize. The last semester, I only had school on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Tuesdays and Thursdays were dedicated school days. I wasn't in school all day. I was only in school until probably about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays were dedicated school days. And then I would dedicate a Saturday or a Sunday to doing more schoolwork. Honestly, I would just schedule it into my days and have dedicated school days. I don't really know how the scheduling is going to work just yet because I don't know what my workload is going to be like. It really depends on the workload as well. And I'm also really good at looking at my year or like my semester in advance when teachers give out those calendars, and I can not procrastinate. Balancing is really all about scheduling. Get yourself a good organizer, a good calendar, follow it, use it, make it colorful, make it engaging that you want to do it. Any advice for anyone who wants to become a blogger influencer? I love your page. Well, thank you for following. Advice is just to go for it. I had a little bit of an easier time growing because of the fact that I have Sivan in my life. She's been a very big key to my success, but honestly, I've learned what you guys want to see, what you don't like to see, engaging with you guys. Obviously they always say post more and like be more consistent about posting, which I obviously don't do, as you guys all know. But I'll combine this with the next question is, how do you stay inspired / stay creative when creating content? Sometimes I don't, which is why I don't post, because at that point then I'm posting bullshit that is only to post, and it's not fun and it's not something that you guys want to see. Start posting, using hashtags, like just start and promote yourself. Like, you are your biggest advocate, so just go for it, honestly. Will you start a blog? Potentially. I have my website. I bought it. I created it. I don't like it. It's still up in the air. How come you don't post more YouTube videos? Honestly, YouTube is very hard because filming and editing and all of that is just, it's a lot of work. So it takes time, and this semester I made the time to do it. I will be posting, I promise. Stupid camera died. I don't even know what we were talking about, so that's great. Where do bloggers get mail sent to? So it really depends on the blogger. I was getting mail sent to my apartment because I didn't have a P.O. box or anything along those lines, but I just opened a P.O. box, and I know a lot of other bloggers / influencers have P.O. boxes as well because, you know, it's easier to get mail sent to a P.O. box. Coachella tips, specifically stay on site or hotel. So last year was my first Coachella. I stayed with Sivan and Paul, stayed at one of their friends' houses. I didn't mind staying off-site. I know a lot of people like to stay on site. Honestly, they have free parking, so driving to Coachella wasn't even bad at all. I don't really drink or do anything when I'm at festivals, but I personally wouldn't mind driving to those places. So honestly, I don't really have too many tips. What shampoo and conditioner do you use? How many times a week do you wash your hair? Okay, I get this question a ton actually. So I use a whole bunch of different things, like shampoo and conditioner. When I feel like my hair is super dried out and like it needs just moisture and hydration and just like looks good again, I love using the Maybe Hair Care little set combo. It has both the shampoo and conditioner. It smells amazing. It's good for your hair. All of these good just nutrients that like my hair feels legit silky smooth afterwards and feels so nice. When I don't need so much hydration, now I think I'm using the Kerastase. I don't know if that's how you say it. It's in a pink bottle. It smells good. It's also really good for if your hair is colored. So I don't really have any good hair shampoo and conditioner tips besides if your hair needs hydration. Purple shampoo though, when I had blonder hair and I was being consistent, I liked the shimmering, I think it's called Shimmering Lights. It's a purple bottle. I really liked that. In regards to my hair washing routine, I wash my hair maybe once a week. it took forever to get to this kind of schedule because my hair would be so nasty and greasy. But I've gotten my hair on this routine where I wash it once a week. If I have more shoots in the day or I'm doing a lot more, or like in the week, and I have too much product in my hair, I will wash it like twice. But really, I wash my hair once a week. I'll wash like my roots, so after I work out, I'll actually put my hair up in a bun and I'll wash just my roots like this with just my fingertips being wet, and I just kind of rinse out my roots because it's really not good for your hair and your face, honestly, to have like the sweat just on your skin like that and your roots of your hair. Like that's, you know, it clogs your pores, all of those things. Do you live by yourself or still at home with your parents? So I do not live at home. I moved out over a year ago now. Ellie and I have been living together. In June will be 2 years that we have been living together. So back in 2017, I moved in with Ellie, and then we've lived together ever since. We now live together with our dogs, and that's that. Here's a good question. My jeans that I wear in almost all my photos, these jeans, in this photo, in this photo, in this photo, this photo, literally 90% of my jean photos, I am wearing my girlfriend denim. They were purchased from Revolve. They are the Carolina, things like denim high rise, something along those lines. Another big question I get is how I edit my photos. So on my highlights, on my FAQs, I have a whole demonstration on how I edit my photos. I use Visco, I use the J series, specifically J5. I'll edit the filter, like how much of it is on. I'll edit the contrast, I'll edit the exposure. Sometimes I'll edit the tint, I'll edit the shadows, the highlights, all those things. So there's a lot that goes into it, but every single photo that I have uses the J5 the J5 filter. Every single one. Oh, another big question is, where do I get my bedroom furniture from? Every single piece of furniture in my bedroom, which is my dresser, my headboard, my bed frame, my other dresser that's in my closet, my rolling rack, is all from IKEA. The new piece that I just bought that you guys had saw was from Bed Bath & Beyond. My rugs are from Rugs USA. Do you guys want to see an apartment tour? Let me know. Another question I get asked a ton is, where are your glasses from? So my glasses are the Ellen DeGeneres brand of glasses from Costco. I don't know if all Costcos have them, but I got mine from my Costco, Ellen DeGeneres. I think I'll end it on this one, is my coffee. Oh boy, do I love my coffee. You guys know I love my coffee. My coffee maker is the Nespresso DeLonghi. It is the one that has a milk frother attached to it. I love it. My coffee maker is the most amazing coffee maker in the entire world, and it is so easy, so you should all buy it. It's expensive, but it's worth it. I'm gonna end the video here. I feel like that's long enough. I'm hoping it's under 20 minutes. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, make sure you guys like it and subscribe it. If you guys want to see an apartment tour, let me know. If you guys want more Q&As, let me know. Basically, just let me know what kind of videos you want to see from me. I will be vlogging my trip to West Virginia, so hopefully I can get this video posted by tomorrow. It'll be Friday, LOL. And then I'll have West Virginia being able to post for you guys. I come back on Monday, very short trip, so hopefully that works out. Anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe, and I will see you next week with another video, hopefully.